Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair, and here's a look at some of your headlines. In a rare workshop together that was public, the Beaufort County Council and the Hilton Head Island Town Council have decided to move forward with the one option they agreed they could afford in order to fix the Hilton Head Bridge situation. Councilors for both groups agreed in principle to a plan that would build a new 3-lane bridge eastbound from the mainland to the island, flying over Pinckney Island, along with a complicated plan involving the use of the old bridges for people to access Pinckney Island in the future. The plan scraps bike and pedestrian lanes across the span for now. Both government bodies have to go back and approve their commitments separately, hoping to present their plan to the State Department of Transportation and State Infrastructure Bank in early March, with a March 31st deadline to avoid losing funding. But lots of mystery surrounding the change in leadership in the Bluffton Township District Fire Department. Deputy Chief of Administration Derek Church was named interim fire chief on Wednesday. Now on Tuesday, district commissioners asked Fire Chief Paul Boulware to step down and return all fire department-owned property in his possession. That request was made pending an investigation into allegations of policy violations by Boulware. But beyond that action itself, little else is known. Boulware was a 30-plus-year veteran of the department who'd been chief for a little more than 2 years. A cyber Tipline report from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has led to the arrest of a 62-year-old Bluffton man. Joseph Miller faces multiple charges related to the sexual exploitation of minors. Miller was arrested Tuesday by investigators with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force and the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say Miller possessed files of child sexual abuse material. He faces 4 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, a felony offense that's punishable by up to 10 years in prison for each count. Well, Hilton Head Island Eagle parents Gracie and George have welcomed E2, their second and final eaglet of the season. The Eagle family has been featured on the Hilton Head Island Land Trust Eagle Cam. The second egg hatched Tuesday night, and now E2 has joined its sibling E1, who hatched on Saturday evening. The fledglings will grow as much as a ½ pound a week for the next 9 weeks or so, and you can watch them on the Eagle Cam at WHHIlandtrust.org. If you'd like more information on these stories, visit the news sources on your screen and be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. With our sports now, here's Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports, the fastest 60 seconds in local sports. Wednesday nights in the winter are for Peach Belt Conference basketball, and the USCB Sandsharks were up in Milledgeville last night to take on Georgia College. The Bobcats rallied for a 68-61 win in the women's game, and they nearly spoiled the night for the Sandshark men when James Nichols banked in a half-court shot at the buzzer to force overtime. But USCB held on 91-87 in OT to keep pace in the Peach Belt standings and remain in a tie for second. It was a light night for high school hoops with just a handful of games, and there are only 2 matchups on the slate tonight, but they're good ones. The crew from WHHI-TV will be at Beaufort High, where the Eagles host Hilton Head, while the boys from Beaufort's own will be in the deep end for the rematch between Bluffton and May River, this time for the region title. We'll be talking about all this and more tonight on a new episode of the LowcoSports Lowdown. For LowcoSports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
When we come back, we'll find out about beach renourishment on Hilton Head Island, where dogs are allowed, where they're not, and much more. Stay right there.